Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Tough day on the markets today, honestly. Yesterday was great day, flawless and everything. Today was the worst day I probably had in the last 2 months. So basically I lost 1.2k today on my phase 2 account, so that puts me around 1.3% in profit right now. So I took a step back on my challenge. Unfortunately, my bias was right, and every take profit was hit, but I got stopped out of two trades. For beginners, I honestly, first of all, thought that I will not take any trades today because there was NFP and Trump is speaking in about 2 hours from now. So about some tariff change and everything. So I thought that market will probably consolidate a lot and it won't give any opportunities to take any trades, real setups at least. And but it offered actually good setups and it was actually a beautiful price action and I didn't capitalize on that. I see my mistakes right now. I was very emotional, as I said today. Big emotional day from me in the markets and off of the charts also, so that also had the impact. uh, as I said, worst day in my last 2 months. I took one trade on ES, one took on NQ. The one on NQ probably got me worse than this on ES. I could handle this on ES as a loss, but the one on NQ was really unfortunate, although it was pretty much break even. So first of all I will walk you through the ES trade because I took that first, and then I will walk you through NQ and I will tell you how those were correlated today for me. So coming into market open, we were around right here, as you can see, and I honestly thought that we will have bearish price action, that market will pull back probably in this 1 hour fair value gap and we can continue lower to previous day low and everything. So I had a kind of a bearish bias. But market opens, we swept out the London low, and we have strong bullish reaction to the upside. Still, I'm thinking about like maybe we can have bearish price action. But when I saw 4 bullish candles in a row, I was like, okay, I guess we are going bullish right now. And the thing I wanted to see the most is for ES to disrespect this 1 hour fair value gap, which didn't happen. And also, I wanted to see the pullback in either this fair value gap or this fair value gap on 5 minute. The thing I missed is that we created right here 15-minute fair value gap that I could have used, and on the pullback I got stopped out, but we will cover that in a minute. So yeah, I see this 5 minute retrace candle in the at that time NQ was inside of this 5 minute fair value gap and respecting it and reacting out of it, so basically taking down London high and 1 hour high. So I was okay. Let's see what we can do with that. uh, we got strong bullish reaction and I was like, okay, we are not going back to any of these 5 minute fair value gaps. We are so close to our draw on liquidity, and there is no point in market to coming back all the way down here just to take out London high or Asia high. I go to 1 minute and I see this 1 minute fair value gap forming. I didn't want to take this one because of the risk to reward. I waited for this one, and honestly, for this trade, I had gut feeling that I should not take this trade. I should stay out, but I thought at first that it was that I was just nervous because I would literally pass phase 2 if both TPs were hit on this trade. So I completely neglected my gut feeling and I was like, let's go, let's take this trade. Uh, and the instant I took this trade, I was like, okay, this will probably just stop me out in immediately. And 2 minutes later, I got stopped out. Actually, as I showed earlier, it was pullback in 15-minute fair value gap. After that, okay, this was probably, I mean, it's a ideal scenario to take this long, actually. But I was still open to take a trade, as I said in yesterday's video. I'm open to taking 2 trades a day. Uh, Usually, I take 2 trades a day when my first trade is a loser because uh, I make some stupid emotional mistake like this. I hurry up in the market, FOMO into the trade, something like that, and there is always later opportunity that I can make profit again, and it's stupid from me to pass it if there is opportunity. So this 1 minute fair value gap would be ideal, but honestly that was not enough confirmation for me. Just after this to take the trade, I was still open for longs, and I was watching out for ES longs. So we covered this trade, and now we are slowly going to another trade on NQ. How did I go to NQ and everything? So I wanted to take my trade on ES, and I was aiming for this fair value gap right here. So take this trade right here. My stop loss would be here. So first partial would be 2 RR on London high. So and second partial 5.58 on Asia high, and I would still pass the account. We didn't go to this one. In reality, I should have taken this one because I could have set my stop loss right here, and it would still cover this fair value gap, and I would take like 1.35 RR partial. It's not the best, but it's still okay, especially after this trade. I would make around $700, almost ate up the loss I took, and right here I would make another 2.15% around. So basically, I would make enough again to pass the challenge. But I didn't take this trade. I don't know why I didn't take this fair value gap, because we disrespected two fair value gaps. This was actually also a BPR, and I was like, okay, I saw this fair value gap right here, and as I said earlier, we already took on NQ London high. On ES we didn't, and if I take this trade right here on this fair value gap, I was like 100% sure after this move up that we are going higher. If I take this trade, I have like 0.7 risk to reward on first partial. That's not the best trade that I can take, and I don't want to take that partial. That's so low. But final take profit is fine, but I guess it's stupid to not take partial on something like London high. It's higher time frame draw on liquidity. Market could easily react off of that, and that's one of the reasons why I took the trade on NQ. And other reason is my thoughts were like, okay, NQ is right now having better price action, although I have much better win rate on ES. Honestly, ES is for me much better win rate. I have around 40% win rate on NQ trades. I'm still in profit around $800 from all those trades, but because I have good risk to reward. But for ES it's like 65% win rate for my trades, and I have great risk to reward, and I prefer to take trades on ES. Those are just pure stats I have in my trade Zella. So yeah, I didn't take this trade. Also, one of the reasons is this 5 minute fair value gap right here. I see, okay, again, NQ is reacting heavily from this fair value gap. Okay, I go to 1 minute. Again, there was this 1 minute fair value gap that I should have taken, because again, this would be the trade. My stop loss would be right here. I would cover this fair value gap, and like I have two RR partial on this high, and I have like 4.559 RR on final take profit. And if I took that, I would probably, not probably, I would for sure be good. Like take partial here, put myself on break even right here. This wouldn't get me out on break even. This was not even close. This one, I would survive all this and get my final take profit. But no, I wanted this fair value gap. I don't know how much risk to reward was. Yeah, it was a lot actually, but I was looking at ES at that time, so this really doesn't matter. In reality, I should have taken the first fair value upon ES, but I was like, okay, MQ has better price section. We already took out the London high, so I don't need to take partial on NQ there. I can just aim for the Asian high without any take profits along the way and have better risk to reward and make some money plus. So basically, I see this fair value gap forming. I'm okay. I'm entering like this. Entered. And this huge candle scares the shit out of me. I was barely alive on MetaTrader. It actually hit my stop loss on MetaTrader, but the slippage helped this time. It was so close to get me out, and I was stressing out for this trade a lot. As you can see, it was so long trade. Basically, we were up and down, up and down, up and down, and it was crazy emotional trade from me because I was like all the time thinking, sitting in front of the chart, like, okay, when I was in drawdown for the second time, let's say, it almost hit my stop loss, and I'm like, okay, once we go to break even, I'm exiting it. I shouldn't even be in this trade because it was a revenge trade. I shouldn't even be here. But again, we go in profit, and I was like, what if I exit right now and it goes to take profit and I miss on the chance to make some money and be closer to closing my challenge? And we go again to the drawdown, and again I was like, okay, please give me break even and I will close, go in profit, and it was going 3 or 4 times around that. So it was a really bad trade. As I said, worst trade I took in last 2 months for sure. And basically what we have, like, I'm watching 5 minutes and I can believe we had these two candles, and four candles in a row are like dodgy candles. They don't know where they want to go. I don't know where they want to go. And basically this 5 minute candle opens and it pushes. I'm like, okay, great. Finally starting to go upside because I was looking at 4 hour time frame. I was like, uh, look at this. We swept liquidity for our order block. We again new week opening gap right here. I didn't even see that, but we are reacting heavily. And why would we go back all the way down when we have this high to take? It makes no sense. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, we are bullish. And after this candle, okay, finally we are getting some momentum. This candle opens, it was right here, and I put myself on break even. I'm like, I don't want to be in here anymore, and if it takes me out, takes me out. And it took me out 2 minutes after on break even, and it was chopping around for quite some time, and then it just went straight to my take profit. And it broke me, honestly. It broke me even more when I realized that if I took the trade on ES, I would still pass my funded account and end this drama. Uh, Honestly, what happened here today is actually something that happened to me in the past few weeks. So it's not the first time. So I was close to finishing my phase 2 account and going to a real account to start making money. And I was excited about that. Obviously, it's the first time that I would taste that basically, and I was like, great, I can close it in one trade. I was so optimistic and everything, and I wasn't thinking clearly. I was just like, okay, I need to take this trade to close this account as soon as possible, to make money as soon as possible, which is the wrong mindset, and I see it now like for the third time happening. So I need to stop doing that immediately. Uh, I mean, I learned a lot from today. Honestly, it was pure psychological trades from me, and I could have, as I said, passed my account if there was no emotions involved, and I just was following my plan. Because even if we look right here, I'm taking this trade with no confluence on higher time frame, like it's 1 minute. Okay, we had this, but it retraced in absolutely nothing. And if I waited like for the 50, if I saw the 15-minute fair value gap and like, okay, let's see if it will reach that, I wouldn't take this trade, and I would take much better trade. And I, I, I don't know if I took, let's say for example, I mean it's stupid to talk, but if I took this trade, took this, I needed 2.5% profit, so I would make here 700, so that leaves only 800 on the table to make, and that's like probably right here, or no, my bad, sorry. So it would be around here. I don't know. I would just make it. Let's just not complicate it. I would make it out pretty fast, and I wasn't doing that, so this trade was real agony, like half an hour of screaming on the market and everything. It got to me. I need to mentally reset. I'm going back to markets tomorrow. I need to be fresh. I'm still, I mean, phase two is not that hard to close as phase one because you only need to make 5%. And on the phase one, there is 8% profit target. If I made that 8%, I can make this 5%. I was close today because of my emotional mistakes. I'm still on the challenge and it's totally fine. I mean, it's much better, in my opinion, that this will happen in challenge phase than it on the real account. It would probably get to me more on the real account than on this challenge. So I have new experience. I experienced something new. I learned something new from today. Again, I lost only 1.2% because on the NQ it was practically break even. I lost $40 because of the slippage, and it was practically break even trade. So it could have been worse if I lost it completely and it was like 2% loss on the day, and I'm back to zero. So I still have some profit on the account right now. So again, it's not the worst case scenario. We have two trading days this week, Thursday and Friday. So we will see what that will bring us. So let's see what's up with the news. Tomorrow we have ISM. Okay, tomorrow is tradable. I just need to wait for this. So not trading before 10 or 16. And Friday it's actually Pavel speaking, an NFP. So I'll probably skip out the Friday to trade. Honestly, I will trade tomorrow. Try to find the trade. I will not force it, especially after today. So yeah, I'm going to chill out for the rest of the night and see you tomorrow for another hopefully better trade recap, or just market recap if I don't take any trades. So thank you for watching, and again, as I said, if you want to follow me on my crazy journey, leave a like, subscribe to this channel, and type in the comments what would you like to see on channel trading related. uh, have a nice rest of the night and see you tomorrow.